Oh hey, didn't see you there. Lol, just kidding. I set up the camera. I knew you were watching me the whole time. I took a little bit of a break from making some YouTube videos, but I continued to paint. And right now I'm painting a really large scale painting. One of these canvases. I got a couple of them. It's like 60 inches by 48 inches. It's awesome. But right now I'm only working from live models. I'm not using pictures like I did in my previous portraits. I was posting videos every day nearly of each portrait, but now I don't have the film to go. This is Lizzo. This is the last episode I produced. It was pretty demoralizing because of how much I loved the video and how much I loved the mixing of the music and stuff. I just stole a couple of Lizzo songs and karaoke'd them, and I loved it so much, but I hated the paintings. So, in my next one, this one I did film the time-lapse of. This is Scott Dunbar. I also stopped doing this is the last one I filmed with two portraits, where I filmed Scott Dunbar and a Cubism-styled Scott Dunbar. I stopped that with Quentin. He was one of the first people that I painted that I didn't film it. And I'm starting to use a really thick impasto layer when I paint now. I think my portraits, they speak for themselves. I'm going to cut to the close-ups now. That is Quentin Reviews, a YouTuber. That's a shot from the iCarly video. He's wearing an iCarly hat. I didn't paint in iCarly though. Wanted to keep it a little generic. This is my friend, Mr. Special Blend, also known as Joel. I painted him before in one of my earliest psychiatric paintings with Perry. I used him as a live model. Hated how that painting turned out. Loved how this painting turned out. This is Regan Yee. This one actually might go to her. She was interested in buying this. She's a little bit busy right now competing in the Tokyo Olympics. Hopefully she will be a medalist running. This is Camille Mcdonald. She was a newscaster and worked with CKPG for a while. Now she works with Pop Media. Go Pop Media. She is awesome. This is H3 Productions' own Ethan Klein. This still is when he was looking all depressed after Trisha quit H3 Productions podcast Frenemies, and he was looking a little defeated by life, and I thought it was fucking awesome. This is my drummer for my band and friend, Matt Walker. He's fucking looking regal as ever in this portrait. What a fucking great guy. He is running a business in Busker's Corner. In the basement, he's got a really fucking cool toy thing. He's just living his best life. Speaking of people living their best life, this is Eli Larson. He's the singer for The Racket and songwriter, but he's also doing his own thing right now in Hazleton. Man, these portraits are fucking tight. This is from an H3 podcast. He was a guest, actually. His meme is like, there's no such thing as a coincidence. And he was making an Instagram video or a TikTok out in the wild. And some girl was jogging and ran past him and tried to say excuse me and saw him and screamed, and it was freaking hilarious. And yeah, there is no such thing as a coincidence while you're watching this video. This person contacted me. We're Facebook dating. All I know her as is Laura. She ghosted me. It's really kind of a big deal to be painted by me. I really have to respect you. And this person, Laura, I don't really know who she is, and I don't really think that she belongs to be in my 100 portrait series at the end of the day. She ghosted me, which, big deal, right? That's how dating on social media goes. But I haven't known in any other way. And I get a little bent out of shape every time I get ghosted, every time. One of the first times I was ghosted was not a very good experience. It was before I was trying online dating. I was quite old at the time, 5-ish, I don't know. One of the first people that actually like talked to me and show me nudes and everything, and it was quite a spectacular time of my life then. And then, like how it happened to me every time, she ghosted me. She just disappeared one day, and big deal. I thought she'd just live in her own life, right? So this was the first and last time I've confronted somebody. I didn't really even confront her. I was just like, hey, why are you not talking to me? Thought we were hitting it off. And then after I sent that message, it was not passive aggressive or anything. The next day, I woke up and a lot of my friends' statuses were like RIP to my friend. And I guess that whole time where she wasn't talking to me, she was in a car accident and she was dying. So the first time I was ghosted, the person actually died. So now I just can't really feel any other way every time I get ghosted. It's just, even when they tell me they're ghosting me, it's like, hey, me and you don't click. We're not going to be friends even. And I'm going to have to delete you. And that's it. That's the whole thing. So anyway, this person ghosted me, brought back all those emotions, and I don't even know her last name, and I guess it was just so we could hook up, but I guess it wasn't enough. So I can't gesso over this, but I want to paint over it, but it's oil. You can't gesso over the oil. It'll crack. So I'm just going to have to use oil paint and just let it for it to dry. And hopefully, it's too late now. Portrait is wrecked. This will be another portrait. I'll reuse this canvas. It'll be one of the first times I've actually reused a canvas. But, hey, waste not, want not, you know? It's a pretty nice oil portrait, but I guess when you're online dating, you have many options. Well, there you have it. Brand new canvas, heavy layer of impasto on it, and ready to paint another face. One more in my series of 100. This here is Zach from the H3 podcast. I painted him because he doesn't like the band CCR. And yeah, he's kind of annoying. He's probably the biggest pain in the butt when it comes to watching H3 podcast. Especially now that Trisha left. I really loved her, but she's crazy. And I really love families. And I felt open enough to paint Zach. This is Colin Hines. He's a local musician. One of the best paintings I've ever done. This is Jeff Chubby? John Chubby, I guess. I call him Jeff because he changed his name to Jeff to coincide with the show Jeff and the Ninja. So that's how I first know him. His name's John, though. But I keep calling him Jeff because that's all I knew him as. This is my therapist, my counselor. I took my tablet in and just took a picture of her. I wish I had a more HD picture to work from. But yeah, this is the last thing I painted on a portrait size. Well, there you have it. My last couple of portraits, a little update and a little vlog, as you will. Working on some big paintings. Gonna finish my series of 100, taking a week or two off, and then I'll start again. This is gonna take a week to dry before that white layer of oil is ready to paint on, and that'll probably be the first one I paint on. I'm up to 66 now? Yeah, it used to be 67, but I just painted over one, so we're good to go. Have a good one.